Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, this is one of those videos where I've just got a few things to talk about, tell you about, and none of them are really long enough subjects to make a video about, so I'm just going to throw a few things in, kind of a potpourri video, if you will. The first thing is, I have been asked if I sell any of the knives that I've pimped. If pimped, or given a woody as I call it, because I do it in wood. Yeah, I've made a few, give them away to friends and family, and you know, right now that's it. I'm not selling knives. Number one, I don't think I'm good enough to be doing that kind of thing, and number two, there's a lot of folks out there doing that. You know, maybe someday in the future I will, but for right now, no, I'm just doing it for fun. And on the knife thing, I did do one quick little, I guess call it a modification, and I just want to show you real quick. As y'all know, who watch my channel, I like the Ontario Rat 1. It's a fun knife to work on. It's a fun knife to carry. It's got a great value, you know, for it's good bang for the buck. You know, well-built big knife for the 30-35 bucks they cost. But one of the things I didn't like about it, and I should say I don't, and I'll show you on this one, which is unmolested in that area. If you look right there, where you go to put your finger to hit the lock bar, they give you maybe, I don't know if my crappy camera's picking that up, but you get maybe 1/8 of an inch. Now for some people, you know, that's probably fine. I consider that kind of a problem, because especially if you're wearing gloves. I plan on carrying one of these. In fact, I plan on carrying this exact one in my car, in the glove box. So if I'm, hey, wearing gloves, this could be a problem. So what I did on this one is I just went ahead and carved that way out. Now there is no problem getting to that lock bar. You know, am I the only one in the world who finds that to be a problem? I don't know. But if you do, hey, and there's other knives that are similar to this. I know, let's see, the Kershaw that I'm carrying, this is the Skyline. This is one of my absolute 100% favorite knives of all time, but it's the same way. I mean, the cutout is so small, you can barely get your finger in there to open it. Now, okay, you got the flipper, so that's fine, you know. But for closing it, hey, so I would have liked to see that. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. Maybe I'll do one of these, another one, I should say, and cut that out. But that's, you know, that's just one thing. I thought that was a cool little modification. Wanted to show it to you. Another piece of information is, you know, the Senran Moose 710. When I first got this, I think I bought it as part of a package deal from another YouTuber. And I did a quick review on it after carrying it for about 2 weeks, and I didn't like it. It just turned out to be way too heavy for what it was. Even in the bottom of a pair of shorts pocket, it felt like a little brick to me. Now, as you can see, you know, I went ahead and did the scale with the ironwood, and that fixed it for me. This actually worked out really, really well. But, you know, I'm still learning about this whole thing, and again, I don't know if my cheesy camera's going to pick it up, but I threw this together real fast, wasn't paying attention, and just slightly got the location of the stop pin, which is what I call it. I don't know what the fancy term for it is. So it is a little wobbly because that stop pin is at just enough of an angle to keep it from locking in place. Now, why am I showing you a screwed up 710? Well, just to show you, A, I'm human in case you were foolish enough to think otherwise. And the other thing is to tell you a little bit about another person who does knife work. And that's Bauer 230. When I was doing this stuff, I went and just basically did a search on YouTube for pimping modifications of the 710, and his channel came up. And I was real surprised. He does some nice work, especially in carbon fiber. And not only does he do, did I see a lot of knives on there he worked on, some of the same ones I worked on. You know, some of the low-end Spydercos and the 710. But I also saw him do some firearm grips, which looked really cool. So I thought y'all should know about that channel, and maybe go take a peek and see if he's somebody you'd like to sub to. I'm going to stay sub to him. There's no doubt about it. Now, before this gets too long, one more thing. Remember this little guy that the Redneck Prepper sent me? He can point to you. Redneck Prepper. I couldn't get it to work. Redneck Prepper talked to me, told me all I got to do is this. So let's see if it'll work. One more time. Okay, now that's just too cool. So, thanks again to the Redneck Prepper. I'm gonna find a place of honor for that little guy somewheres. But there you go. There was just some information on some knives I'm working on, my status on selling them, and again, go check out Bauer 230. If you're into the knife thing, I think you'll like it. He's an up-and-comer that's going places. All right, y'all. Fair winds. We'll see you next time around.